We was waiting for the beat.
We're live, right? You said we're live. Hello. Welcome to Real Estate Divas.
Crazy. Good evening, good evening. What's going on? Welcome back. Real Estate Divas in the house. Monday. What's today? February the third. The first Monday of February. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
What's good? I'm Miss Madison Realty of Christie's.
Kathleen Ali with Remax First Realty.
Candace Mitchell of Group 26 Real Estate.
And we are the Real Estate Divas.
Woo. What's going on? Well, we all know the topic of today is Super Bowl Sunday, right? Where did you guys go yesterday?
I was
First-
actually home. I was home.
Well, you have the best man cave in the world, so you should actually. No, I should have had that as a picture.
Right, yeah. My husband's a 49ers fan, so
It's
yeah.
like the best man cave I've ever seen. It's so 49ers, and I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. Period. But when I saw her man cave, I was like, "Ooh, this is nice. This is really nice." How was your weekend?
Not as good as yours. I didn't get to finish looking at your Instagram, but no, it was good actually. I had a real good weekend. I was with family and friends, and yeah, good time. I went to a Super Bowl party yesterday.
What was you drinking on? What was you sipping on?
You don't even want to know, girl. Yeah. It was yeah.
How was
Oh,
yours, Maddie? You were
goodness.
out in Miami.
I was.
How was the crowd?
You know, it was my first Super Bowl, so I was super excited. The weather, I thought Miami would be a little bit more warmer. It was the same exact
Yep.
weather here. Like, it was 60 here, and it was 60 there. Like, people had on coats. I could have kept my Uggs on.
I
It
don't know.
was-
You was by the beach, though.
But it was... Jason!
Yeah, it wasn't the same 60-degree weather.
It was still
wasn't.
cold, though.
Not-
It was...
Like a pier coat.
Like, although I had on this outfit, I was
You was freezing.
freezing.
Yeah.
I had to definitely borrow like someone's coat like after a while. Thank you,
Thank you,
Jason.
Thank you.
We're definitely going to use that next week.
Yeah, I think people don't understand that because even when I go to California or somewhere, Vegas, I've been to Vegas around this time, it's freezing. And everyone's like, oh, it's so warm here. We can't stay in New York. We can't live in New York. And I'm like, you guys have the same temperature as us like a lot of the time.
Like, I would have never thought, especially with Vegas, right? Because, okay, so I assumed it would be like desert. Really warm in the daytime, and at night a little brisk during the winter season.
Right.
But I would have never in a million years thought that Miami would be 20. Someone said that it was 20 degrees last week, like in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually warmer on the beach. No, I wasn't on the beach. I was just sitting trying to get my tan on, and I was like, it's warmer on the beach than it was on the street. So real quick, it was cool. I'm so sorry that the 49ers. I was rooting for the 49ers. Like,
That's your team?
That's my husband.
Oh, that's your husband's team.
Long-time fan. So.
Aw. Well, at least they made it to the Super Bowl.
for real,
right,
they had a
yeah.
great season. Like, and I'm never like the one to big up another
Right.
team.
They did have a
Right.
good
They,
season.
yeah, they did.
Maybe next time.
Right.
Hopefully Dallas goes to Super Bowl next year.
Hopefully.
Do you have a team, Justin?
I don't. I've always rooted for the team that the person I was dating
Okay.
rooted for. And my ex of a very long time, he actually loved the Cowboys. He was like a ride or die for the Cowboys. But yeah, it's been a while. So no, I'm not rooting for any team right now. Yeah.
who are y'all voting for? Well, what's the word? I guess rooting for. Who are you guys rooting for? Call us in at 646-233-1302 to let us know who are you cheering for. Kansas City was soup yesterday. I would have been soup too, but they was like extra. Look, I'm hating like they was extra.
It's understandable.
We get it. Speaking of Super Bowl, one of I didn't have many celebrity sightings, but it's just so interesting that the celebrity who's selling his house. Let me show y'all how he was rolling.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ronnie from Jersey Shore. I was like, I think we're reporting him about the real estate divas. So he's actually selling his condo. Let me see. I'm trying to pull him up. Yeah, he's actually Ronnie Ortiz. So he was rolling now. I know he was cold, but I could probably like had the heat on. They was chilling. It was looking really cute. But he's actually selling his house in Vegas. He's selling his condo. It's not a condo. It's it 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. He's actually selling it for $869. So good luck, Ronnie.
How much?
$869.
$869.
That's what I
Oh,
said, like,
Vegas.
Very,
Okay.
very conservative. I do have a question. Another one of another celebrity who's selling their house, Colin Farrell. I've seen his face, but who is this guy?
Colin Farrell.
He's an actor.
You know,
Yes.
yeah, I don't know. I've seen his name a bunch of times. I don't know who he actually is, but yeah, I mean, I know he's very famous.
That's what I'm like. Yes, someone call up here and tell us
Colin.
who is Colin Farrell? What
Yeah.
did he play on? Who he dating? Asking for a friend.
Right.
He's actually selling his home for 1.3 in Hollywood. So
You want to help us out, Jason?
Colin Farrell.
Oh, that who that is?
Who? Saturday Night Live. Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
We're gonna go back to his shot. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So maybe instead of Saturday sleeping after showing, maybe out. What time will come on?
No, it's
Midnight,
11
right?
o'clock. Yeah.
Stop.
You gonna tune in?
I was gonna tune
you
in
gonna
on
tune
Saturday.
in.
Like put it on my calendar.
Oh. Okay.
Now we know who
doing?
Colin Farrell
Yeah.
is. Colin Farrell. Well, he's selling his house in Hollywood for 1.3.
Nice.
And speaking of entertainment news, I always forget his name, and I actually
Oh,
wrote
it was
down.
the wrong person?
Oh,
You
no.
know what?
Don't do
Sorry,
that.
Robert.
Excuse us.
He
We
said
just
Will
gave
Ferrell.
misinformation. Oh, Will Farrell. Oh, we all know
Okay.
who Will Farrell is. Who's Colin Farrell? Farrell?
He
Farrell?
played on, let me
Farrell?
see,
Tell us, Kat,
I
because
don't
we
know
don't
any
know.
of these shows. True Detective, Falling for a Dancer, The North Water.
What year did these
Let's see,
movies come
movies.
out?
He played Total Recall,
Okay, total. That's like 1922.
SWAT, Miami Vice. Okay, moving on.
Thanks, Sue.
Thank you.
Total Recall. That was like back in the day with
Back
Arnold
in the-
Schwarzenegger, right?
back in
Oh,
the
I'm
day.
thinking about Eraser.
Let's just get to real estate.
Good luck with selling your house, Mr. Farrow. And Dr. Carson in real estate news, he was being so generous. He actually donated $50 million to the homeless shelters last weekend. So that's amazing. Congratulations. Very nice, very nice. Mr. Carson, if you want to donate to the real estate
Real Estate
divas,
Divas Fund.
Yeah.
you can contact us at 646
Right.
223-130. What's going on? It's not custom.
Cat the Broker.
Cat the Broker. What's
Yeah.
going on? We didn't even talk. We get a little excited with the small things. What kind is this, Cat? Thanks for bringing us in this evening.
Some blue horse, black horse. I forgot. It was gifted by one of my clients, so I said this would be a great opportunity to share it.
And they made it, you said?
I think so.
Very nice. Thanks.
Good, thank you.
Thank you, Cat's Claim.
Speaking of homes, we have a home of the week, which is the home being sold by Dwight Howard. He's selling his DC penthouse. How much was it again? I think it's on the market for 2.4. Yeah, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bath. It's 2 stories with 30 feet ceilings, 20-foot kitchen island. Wow, that's amazing,
nice.
right?
Love it.
The second floor consists of massage area, home theater, and a bar. And he does have an open, a rooftop deck as well.
Where was this again?
In DC.
DC.
Because you know he's going to the LA Lakers. So,
Oh.
right.
Cat knows her sports.
Yeah.
Cat
a
knows
little
her
bit.
sports. Ooh.
So, yeah, that's a nice one.
I love that one.
Do we want to rate that one?
Yes.
Let me see. I'll give it. Let's see. Can you see my number? Oh, my number shows.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I gave one away. I'm sorry.
it's okay. I'm going
Sure.
for a 3.
Dang, Cat, you hard on the brother.
Only because I'm more of a single family.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the yard and for the
Mhm.
kids to play and everything.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a beautiful place, but I need grass and land. Maybe a horse.
Right.
So that's my 3. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we all know I love a good loft. And
Mhm.
one of the things I love about this this penthouse was that it was a previous school.
Yes.
So for him to deck out the school, and I'm just a loft girl, I give it a 5. I give it a 5. What you give it, Crystal?
Yeah, I have to give it a 5 too, just
Aw.
of what you said too. And I'm a bachelorette, so I'm all for the condos and the lofts and everything. When I have kids, yes, I'll probably be on your, but yeah, until then, condos, townhomes, lofts, I'm all for it. So.
All for it. But also, like, in Manhattan, this would probably be like $10 million.
Oh yeah, that and the area, DC is definitely
Yes.
booming. Yeah.
And, Cat, being that they have a garden rooftop, your kids can play upstairs. Just invite over Auntie Maddie and Auntie Custom.
Right.
Who definitely come over.
Right.
Nice work. Good luck with the sale.
Right.
I'll take the sale. That's without a doubt.
Absolutely.
DC market coming on up.
Anyone looking to move to DC, let me know. Get in contact with a good referral agent.
Right.
That's a good one. So what's going on? What's this the word of the week? What's the diva word of the week?
Well, it goes with her.
Oh, okay. Well, we're speaking about DC real estate, so we'll bring it back to New Jersey for a second. I guess we'll talk about the East Orange project. It's a 180 unit mixed building that went up. It's going up actually, and they started leasing in July, and already it's at 95% occupancy, which is really, really good. It's 1 and 2 bedrooms ranging anywhere between $1,500 to $2,750. So, which is actually pretty. That's like increasing for East Orange, right?
It is.
The market values are going up.
Absolutely. These gentlemen here, they're called Blackstone, and they actually is amazing to see their growth, right? I'm born and raised in East Orange. And they started off with one building, and this is maybe 3 years ago, and now they're working on their 4th or 5th.
The 4th,
Wow.
yeah.
So, and each building has like a sexy name. So this is called Lotus, right? Okay, it's sexy. But one of the great features about this building that separates like the rest of the buildings is that it now has commercial space. So that's
Right.
going to be
Within the building?
yes. So
Yeah,
that was the big
huge.
boom. So Harrison, you're coming on up. You're coming on up.
Yeah, Harrison is definitely a block that's been coming up. I've been noticing for a
Yes.
while. I have a friend that lives on Harrison. Very nice block.
Very
It is,
nice.
it
And
is.
like back in the day, if you lived on Harrison, like maybe in the 70s, you were like premier. Like that's what all the nice high rises are.
Yeah.
You know, then life happened. And now for the last 4 years, being that we have this awesome mayor, Tom Green, he's bringing up that block. Anything that's close to a train,
Yeah.
as we know,
A lot of New Yorkers.
a lot of New Yorkers, and that's who
Yeah.
they're targeting.
And it's okay.
You know,
Yeah.
you might want to target people that live in East Orange too. You know, we like nice stuff.
And on top of that, I heard Irvington, the prices of rentals in Irvington are also going up. Their one bedrooms are going up anywhere between $1,200 and $1,400 a month, which is another positive sign.
Yes.
So shout out to all the landlords who bought a while ago in Irvington.
Because Irvington at one point, that was what, 800?
Yes.
900?
They was living their best life.
I don't
Right.
think you can get a studio anywhere for that price anymore.
Not anymore. Like studios
Wow.
studios for like 2,000. Like for this box,
Wow.
well, it has exposed brick.
Yeah.
So like, okay, that exposed brick is like,
Right.
I guess,
It is pretty. It's
Right?
Very pretty. Yeah, it's
give
pretty.
give that loft feel. Can it get a 5 or does it get a 3?
With the backyard, they'll get a 5.
Guess it's
With
a
the
3.
backyard only, right?
Guess it's a 3.
Right, right,
Oh,
right.
goodness. What's
Right.
happening in Jersey City? This is your neck of the woods.
Yes, Jersey City. So 235 grand actually got LEED certified recently. What basically LEED certification is, it's basically it's an international great rating system that basically rates the efficiency of building systems. So that can be anywhere between your water consumption, your air quality, your electrical consumption. For the most part, like I used to work for a commercial building, and we wanted to get LEED certified. So what we had to do was we basically converted all the incandescent lights into LED, because
Okay.
LED requires a lot less consumption on a home or in a building. And you get points for that. And basically how the rating system goes is the more points you have, the higher your rating. So
Okay.
yeah, so this building got LEED certified, and LEED is basically LEED. It stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. So again, it's basically bringing design, of course, and also joining that with energy consumption and trying to reduce it. So shout out to them, because it's a lot being built in Jersey City right
Yes.
now.
I said, oh,
Wow.
this is going to be
Everywhere.
great news.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Builders are all over. They're buying up the land and building up.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be us soon. The real estate developers.
Yeah.
Coming
of course.
soon. Coming soon. So how much does LEED certification cost?
It's between, I think, 3,000 and 5,500.
And there are also there are grants, like I said, the building that I was working for, we were the owners, and when we converted a lot of our stuff to LED, we were able to get like money back. It's like a rebate
Okay.
system. So if you can show, like there's certain programs, you show them how much you paid to convert, and they'll give you a rebate back. Yeah, so it's
I mean,
good.
it makes sense to me.
Mhm.
They can save on cost.
Right.
Absolutely.
And it's energy efficient. It's helping the world and everything, and just overall consumption. So that's good.
Power to the world. And I know there's a LEED certification course. How much does that course cost?
That's around 2,000. Well, 1,750, 1,800. You take the course to educate you on what's needed, the requirements, the codes.
Wow. I'm about to get LEED certified, guys.
Yeah.
Y'all want to get LEED certified tomorrow? Hey, must be the happening stuff. So, Miss Custom.
Yeah. So that's a great time to buy, which means interest rates are actually really, really low right now. The 30-year fixed for a conventional loan would be around 3.5%. A 15-year fix, of course, again, conventional would be 3 and 1/8 or something like that, but 3.125. You also have the FHA rate, which would be 3.42. So basically 3.4, whatever, which is a little lower than the conventional loan. And then you have your 15-year fixed rate, which is like a much lower 3.15%, and then your VA, which is 3.5. So just depending on what type of loan you want to use, and of course your 5-year ARM 3.25. Any type, depending on what type of loan you want to use and you want to get, that would determine basically your interest rate. But as of today, the current market mortgage rates are what I just stated above. So either way, it's a good time to buy.
It's a good time to
Money
buy.
is cheap
How
now.
often are the rates changing right now? It's been pretty consistent
It
for a while.
has. 3.5 is low. Like I've only been in real estate. This is going on my 3, and I've never seen rates that low. I've seen them at 5. I've seen them at 4.75. I've seen them at 4.25. I've never seen them at 3.4 and 3.5. Have you guys?
No, it's been pretty consistently low lately.
Yeah. When the presidential election for Trump first started, I remember the rates were going up. They were, I think, around this time before, but then when we were going through the whole, trying to figure out the election and everything, they did increase. But then they dropped back down again. So, but yeah, I think these are definitely still historical lows. Like I said, there were people
Historical lows.
Yeah, they were like people who were like they had 17% interest rates, and they were like they thought they were great.
Psycho. Why would you do that?
But they didn't.
Do you want the house that bad?
But also I think what they did do with the terms were a lot shorter, so they were doing 15-year terms. So they probably paid the same amount of interest, or maybe a little bit more. But like when your term is low, usually your payment is a lot higher to kind of cancel out
that.
that.
Sounds still like 17% in 15 years. That just sounds like suicide to me. I mean, I'm just saying.
And the prices of the houses were a lot lower, but still, compared to what they were paying, it probably was a large payment compared to like what they were making. I'm sorry, not what they were paying, but yeah.
So definitely next week when we have our lender on, we're going to be talking about, what these interest rates mean to you. Because right now it just sounds like numbers, right? Like what are they talking about? And as we were discussing last week, your financing is the most important component of your home buying experience. You want to purchase with a low interest rate, right? Although it's over a duration of 30 years, it's still, if it can save you a few $100s, why not?
Make a difference, right?
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, can't wait. So what is the diva topic for today?
We're talking fraud.
Woo!
Real estate fraud. That's been a big thing going around lately.
For sure. Preston, what's on your list for fraud? We have two for fraud. What's the other? Is it one
for fraud?
Mm-hmm.
Is that phone ringing?
Yeah, mine's is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. You want to start off with the fraud?
Yeah. I mean, as far as fraud, we can talk about money stolen from real estate. Have you guys experienced anything of that?
I haven't personally, but I have a story that I heard.
Well, let's hear it, honey.
Really?
Yes. They want to know. Don't you guys want to know about fraud? We're here to protect and serve. We are the real estate police. Yeah. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're just giving you our experiences, and hopefully that is important to you guys.
Yeah.
What happened?
So basically, because I'm friends with a lot of attorneys, so an attorney gave me a story of he had a client. The client was ready to close. They were, I guess, transferring like $200,000 for the down payment of their particular property. Mm-hmm. And they got an email from the title company saying, hey, we're ready to close, but, you need to wire your funds for your the rest of your funds for your down payment. Send it to us, send it to this account number and everything. And, we'll be ready to close on the property. So the client did it without a problem. They just read the email.
Because it came from title.
Because it came from title.
Who they've been working with.
Exactly. Lo and behold, the attorney kept calling the title company. Okay, guys, like, you sent my client this information. Like, when are we gonna get the clear? Can we close? Can we close? Can we close? Title's like, we didn't get the money. We didn't, whatever. They're going back and forth. So finally, the attorney calls the bank that, like, of whoever was, housing this account, because I guess they got the routing number or something like that. And I'm sorry, no, they contacted the title company first, and they said, well, we got this. These are the instructions that we got from you. Like, does this look okay? So title said, no, that email wasn't sent from us. Yes, it looks like it's coming from such and such, and but that email was never sent to us from us. In fact, everything looks like ours, but whoever sent this to your client changed the account number.
Oh wow.
And so the attorney was like, oh my God. So he called the bank immediately and basically said, hey, like, give me, information on this account. I think they even had to get the FBI involved. The FBI came or whatever, or gave authorization, because again, it wasn't his account, so it wasn't like he could ask anybody.
Hold on, baby is playing.
It wasn't like he could get a lot of information. But anyway, they were lucky enough to catch, like, the money was still in the account. I think it was still trying to clear or something like that. So they were able to catch it, and the person was able to close. They were able to withdraw the funds and reverse the funds or whatever. But from my understanding, that is like a very, very rare case. I've heard there's billions of dollars that have been stolen, like, every year. The FBI is only able to recover like maybe a couple million of it. So that's like a penny in the, like, as a buck, like, is nothing compared to what's been stolen. So now they've actually changed the forms, like, with the contracts, you send everything out, and now they have the wire, like, but the wire instructions, and not even wire instructions, is just being aware. Like, if you're getting some sort of email to say, like, hey, send the money here, pick up the phone, call somebody, just verify, just double check, because this is what these people did not do. Thank God they were able to save their hundreds of thousands of dollars, but there are a lot of people who have not been able to save it. So that was the story.
Losing that and have to do it again. Now I wonder, so with the wire fraud, right? So being that now it is a part of our new contract, right? Will that money be FDIC insured if it's,
That's a great question. I have no idea.
We need to next week when we have our lender Chris Brower on, we're going to ask him that question.
Yeah.
So see how we ask questions too. So if you have a real estate question, call in, chime in.
Do we have anyone in on a check-in right now?
Let's see who's on the check-in.
You have a question?
I do have a question.
What's your question, Jason?
So this weekend, is my mic?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's the delay.
Nah, they might want to edit it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want me to turn the mic on? Oh, excuse me.
Right.
Okay.
Just don't put me on camera.
Okay.
first let's introduce. This is Jason Edwards. He has the show After Us, Beers and Bald Heads. It's sort of like a like the barbershop. They be talking about some good stuff.
Y'all want to come on after that?
Oh, tonight?
We can't do tonight, but we're definitely going to come
Let's do it.
on the show.
I like the real light skin tonight. That's what
Light
happens when you go to
skin?
Miami. I feel you though. I'm not on your temperature. I'm not on your weight. Is this mic on?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Ask your
have a
question.
No,
What's your question? Wait,
so-
I'm about to put the camera on Jason.
Yo, I'm changing up when it's time to go.
What's your question,
You see
Jason?
my good arm? You see my bracelet?
You're good.
Jason.
Your good
It's my good
arm.
one. It don't hit right on his left arm. I don't know what it is. It just ain't hitting right.
I'm done with Jason.
I really do have a question.
What's the question?
So I was helping my friend move out of East Orange. I don't know if y'all got properties out there. And the houses are real tall and narrow.
Yeah.
Hard to get certain types of furniture up in the in certain
the
parts of
alleyway.
the house. Yeah,
Right, right.
that's what y'all call it, the alleyway. Have anybody ever blamed y'all for not warning them that it's hard to get furniture up?
Oh.
Has that ever happened? Reason why I
No.
say this because somebody in the household said, well, Did your realtor tell you that it's gonna be hard to get this bed
my
and this
gosh.
box spring up this alleyway?
You see how they blame everything on
Yo,
the
they were
realtor?
blaming y'all, and I
Yeah.
felt like riding for y'all.
Like,
And I know the realtor, that's my people. And I'm like, yo, I was just tired.
Right, like,
'cause
how
I
is
didn't
that
feel
the
like carrying
realtor?
up 3 flights.
so we
Like,
are
did
ex-
you-
But do y'all get blamed for something
Everything.
that
Of
might
course. everything, but
everything.
you just added to the
everything.
debauchery.
right. What
Yeah.
you call it? Where's that button? Where's that
You
button?
get a point for next week.
Right.
You got a point for next week.
Yes.
Whenever y'all come on. you got a
Right.
point
We
for
stole that idea from you, Jason. So
It's
what
all
had
good. You got
happened
good sound
was
effects. I just got a pin. I don't even tally up, but it's cool.
I like that word though, Kat. You got it.
Debauchery, I like that.
Tell us what
But
that word
we,
mean.
It's just nonsense. Like,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
we get blamed for everything, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how was it? Did you not see the hallways? Did you not see the space when you decided to purchase the home? Like, it's not a realtor's fault, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I tend to not put my opinion too much when
Right.
buyers. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I noticed, like, our
Well, you
opinions are not the same.
said-
Yeah, but not only that, our opinion's not the same.
Yeah.
I may say, "Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like this," and then someone may come in like, "Oh, this is beautiful."
Yeah.
Then it's like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
like it, we like
yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah.
That's what you like."
I definitely agree with that. I'm
Mhm.
asked what I'm now doing because I've probably offended someone. So I'm asking them, does it meet your needs?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Does it? So that way,
Who's usually in charge? The person with the bank or the woman?
The woman.
The woman.
Wait, what was
The woman.
Who's usually in charge?
The
For what?
woman.
Because
And
if
decision
Who
the
makes the
person-
decision
Who makes
making?
that final
Definitely.
decision?
The
Because
woman.
I know, have you ever been like in a little, you hear like a little tiff going on, little quarrel, and then you're right there, and it's like, all right, now
Well-
whose ego do I cater to more?
Yeah.
No. You
The
stay.
the
You
woman,
stay neutral.
or
Well,
yo, you
I
just stay
definitely-
neutral,
Oh
or
yeah, definitely. I stay neutral.
do they ask you?
I don't stay neutral. No, you know, it actually depends. I'll be honest, it depends. Because I've had men, yeah, they didn't care what their wife said because it was their money.
No doubt.
But I've also
Oh, wow.
had women who didn't care what their husband said because it was, even if it was his money, it was, you know,
It was
so
what
it,
she
Right.
said.
yes.
Yeah.
So it really, really depends. But no, I always cater to the decision maker, whether it's a
That's
man
a
or
good
Woman,
woman.
woman cater to
Yeah,
the- all right.
yeah, I do. I do. I'm not neutral.
I think it.
I'll
for
keep
me,
it neutral,
yeah.
but I'll keep it to my opinion. I'm just not gonna just like, oh, since you're paying, yeah, like I wouldn't. I'm gonna give my opinion on truthfully how I feel, but I just keep it neutral. Just state opinion and keep it moving.
I like the neutral part, but I also do like the decision making part. Because if you do ask, well, just like you said, who's ever on the pre-approval, but if a male is on the pre-approval and it's his girlfriend that's going to be moving, they sometimes have a lot to say. So I guess it's situational.
Yeah, it is very situational. But yeah, I always go with
You,
the.
you,
I
you
always-
disagree?
No, I'm just look.
Oh,
I'm just not even agree to disagree. I just want to know because I've been speaking to people who have been moving, and I'm hearing their situations, and now I'm next to the experts right now. So it's like I want to know the answer.
so
Nah, for
much.
real. This was just yesterday
Yeah.
when I'm helping my boy move.
They was moving on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes,
Hey, I was working on.
it helped my good
up
arm though.
until-
I
right.
got a little bit of strength and everything. But I'm trying to tell you, like the one of the ladies in the house was like, well, who did this and why is it like this? Y'all and blaming the realtor. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they do.
oh,
They blame us for
crazy.
everything. Like,
Yeah.
like we've been in your master bedroom and we see how big that headboard and
Yo, that
you know what I'm
headboard.
saying? Yeah, like we know that.
Yo.
We're psychic.
Yo,
we're supposed
they
to
had
know.
The best mattress I ever seen in life. They got like this electric mattress. I don't know how good y'all mattresses are. at
Mine
all.
is great. Let me
It,
find
yo,
out about
it
that
goes
one.
up and it goes. I'm like,
Oh, that's
yo.
cute.
Really?
Oh, so it's an air mattress?
No, it's a real mattress, but they have some electric
One of those.
connect.
What's it,
I don't know what it is.
Posturepedic,
Yeah,
right?
that must be.
That's what
something.
I'm thinking. Like,
Serta Plus or
Yes,
something.
right?
I don't know.
With a
Interesting.
remote control.
Bruh, I ain't gonna
Okay.
hold y'all. I just had.
No, that was a
No,
good
thank
question.
you.
thanks
we
for that
appreciate you.
question,
And y'all know I
Jason.
always get into it since I do have y'all time for a little bit, and I know this wouldn't be y'all,
Okay.
not you, any of you three.
Okay.
But have you ever, this is based on real life situation, had the guy, not you, but heard of a story like this, the guy who he's with his wife or his spouse, whatever they're gonna be, if it's the same thing, and they get at the person who's selling the house.
Oh,
And
What do you mean?
like try to holler at you.
Holla.
And hold up. Now, the woman might be attracted to the guy. The
You
woman
mean-
might just
wait,
be attracted
say
to
this
the
again?
So
Woman realtor?
So woman realtor. Yeah, let me get that straight.
Oh,
Woman
you
realtor.
getting dirty.
Women realtor
Okay.
might be attracted to the husband.
to the husband.
Oh.
And the
But
husband's flirting back.
The husband flirting back.
No,
Have
ma'am.
y'all ever heard of scenarios like that? Ever?
I haven't.
I need
I
my
have
job.
not because you know what?
I
Even
ain't got
because
time.
men, you guys, you see now we going on your.
Yeah,
we're
this
going
is
on,
your
like,
show.
This is like your show
See
right
what you
now.
did,
Yo,
Jason?
it's based on real
No, but I'm
facts.
gonna,
Jason,
but I'm gonna answer.
Started,
I'm
Jason
gonna
trying to
answer.
say, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm telling. It's based on real facts. I want to.
No,
So you know that
no.
you know of a scenario
It
like that.
Good.
It happens. It happens. Like men, you guys like to look. You guys, that's what y'all do, right?
No doubt.
But it depends on the woman. Like I would never, if anything, if a man is married and he's flirting with me, that like repels me. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let me get this sale. No, I'm gonna be like, all right, now I'm gonna give you a church hug. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like the
Shoulder to
pat.
shoulder.
Right. Like your wife's gonna hear everything. Like when you try to when you see me in the basement and you trying to come down to the basement too, I'm running upstairs. Like it's like one of those scenarios.
Running upstairs.
Listen, I've done it.
How you run?
I've done it.
You
I've
run like
done
that?
it. Like
No,
ran
that's-
like he's down. Okay, let me run upstairs because I know wifey's probably looking like.
And I salute all of you. You guys have a high moral fabric. I respect that. Even though I saw you on Miami Beach, you were still you're always tasteful and respectful, all of y'all.
Of course.
But
you
if
never know
think
who you
about the
run
one woman who man left him, he's cheating.
See my face?
Just the realtor.
That's-
Now
I
she's a
gotta-
little desperate
All for a sale?
for us, not just for a set, but just for attention. Sometimes just bigger than set. She might be like, I'll get the attention and I'm gonna get this set. Not you. You got married women, got women with high moral fabrics, but there's somebody who's selling houses who a little ho-ish. It's somebody.
Somebody. It's probably a lot of
Valentine's
bodies.
is around the
Selling
corner.
It's probably a lot of
Val-
people.
Valentine's is around the corner.
Valentine's is around the corner. You know, why do we always forget Black History Month and we go straight to
Oh
Valentine's
yeah,
Day?
happy
It's
yes.
Black,
Black
but we gonna
History-
get to
Jay, where's
that, though.
your-
Black
Okay.
History colors on his cute. That's why. Like Cupid and Black History, they don't go together. That's why. You go to Hallmark, go to Walgreens. Anytime you go anywhere, you're gonna have Valentine's all over. You don't have
That
Black
is
History.
so true.
That's true.
But we have something for Black History Month later
We didn't
on
forget.
the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But to answer your question, absolutely not. We have to understand this is how we feed our families.
Absolutely.
You understand? So,
We're gonna come across drama on either side,
absolutely.
but you gotta keep it professional.
All the time. I would say I did have a client. He was attractive, but he wasn't attracted to me. Refer. You gotta go. I don't have time. I'm here to make this money. I have things to do.
No doubt.
It becomes too much. So it was best that I referred him and still get paid on the back end.
There we have
Because what happens is when you guys are out on Saturday, you thinking this is a date. This ain't no date. Pick a house. Stop looking at my house. Pick a house. So after that, I said, "Oh yeah."
A date?
I called
As-
up.
as
all
showing
right,
houses?
Showing?
Get ready. You gotta kick him to the curb.
Absolutely. So I had to call up my good realtor guy friend. Like, listen, I have a client for you.
Give him to a guy.
I did.
Ooh.
Right.
I do this for a living. Nobody got time to be playing with you.
Some people get desperate for a sale. No matter what type of field they are in.
I mean, I'm sure.
Like that's what I wanted.
Yeah, but I can't speak on that.
Y'all so
No,
classy.
ma'am.
I ain't gonna.
No,
hold
sir.
Look at you, Jay.
Thanks,
You
Jason.
want the dirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't y'all listen to Jason. Jason gonna have us in real estate jail. we don't went from the
You gonna have your whole license
Fraud.
taken away from you.
Speaking of fraud,
No, that was a good topic though, Jay. That was really
Jay,
good.
Jay done made our show spicy.
That yeah, that was
Now,
good.
now we gonna have new followers looking like, Lord, this. Y'all gotta excuse Jason. You have to excuse him.
So who VIP sex with y'all now?
What did he say?
In Miami.
Nah.
No.
Back to fraud.
Y'all better get back to
Now you want to get on the
Back to
camera.
fraud. What's going on, Kat? Oh, the wire fraud thing. So
Right. So I notice now, especially attorneys, different title companies, they'll have that paraphrase at the end of their email,
Yeah.
specifying that
Yep.
to give them a call. Please do not wire anything without, verbal consent, because it is something that's real.
Yeah.
you know?
And especially for like, cause I have a lot of cash buyers too, and yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot.
When you talking $500,000 plus, it's like, listen, I know your attorney put that underneath your email, underneath his email, or like in his email signature, and you saw the contract when I sent it. But I'm telling you, like, I'm just letting everyone know,
Right.
like,
absolutely.
because that's the worst.
I do like what you said. I think sometimes, not that we become lazy, we just, in real estate, email is our mainstream of communication.
Mhm.
Just about just everyone's always, it's sort of like our texting, right? So
Right.
emails we respond to very quickly. So he probably didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
novice of it. I had some wholesale fraud. So I had a property on the market, and I just happened to be on Facebook, and I see a young lady from Philadelphia marketing my property. I think it was $10,000 or $20,000 more. I'm not sure if you guys saw that over the summer.
No, but it
And
happens all
I'm
the
like,
time.
if you're trying to wholesale my property, call me first. Understand? Like, don't you making money off something? We don't even know each other. So
Right.
basically, she was trying to sell it for $20,000 more, but
To
she
make
eventually,
right.
she eventually had to speak to me to to get access.
Yeah.
So, we had some very professional and polite words that day.
I'm sure.
Please don't do that. That's not nice. What else we have on for the realtor talking about being safe?
Oh, right. Well, there's also the text messaging.
What?
I know my company, a few agents in my company received like text messages stating they were, and just impersonating either a broker or another agent, telling them to do different things as far as getting Amazon cards and, wiring money. And it was from a whole different number, a whole different person. So they're just getting real creative with it.
Not only are they getting creative, they're getting specific.
Right.
Over the weekend, I also received a text message from, I received a text message from someone who appeared to be my broker. He in the text message, he said, "Hello, Madison Frazier." My broker does not call me Madison Frazier.
right.
He just calls me Madison. He don't even call me Maddie. It's strictly Madison. And he put this long message on not meet him, but do something for him
Right.
in reference to like money,
Right.
like you said. But he even added my broker's signature on the end of the text message.
They're getting creative. Absolutely. It just ways to, you have to be precautious. If it seems suspicious, ask a question, pick up the phone, call. I mean, they can't impersonate live, right?
Right.
So they're doing it via text messaging, email. So it's just better safe to pick up a phone and call just to verify. Hey, did you send me a message? Hey, did you email me some wire instructions? That's the best way to, protect yourself, I think.
I agree.
Yeah, I think because I get text all the time. I have probably thousands of unread text messages because I'm like,
Don't text Candace, y'all. You better call her.
Yeah,
You better email her.
if it's important, call me. I mean, I'm old school like that. I'm not that old, but I'm old school, and I still believe in just picking up the phone. First of all, if you ever look at the time it takes to exchange text messages,
It's
like
a
a
delay.
phone call can
does.
just wipe everything out like in like a minute or less.
And
You know what I
avoid
mean?
miscommunication and tone.
Right.
We sorta- especially
Right.
tone.
That's another thing.
Woo!
Tone and everything.
Tone
Absolutely.
is a big one.
Absolutely.
Tone is a big one.
Yes, I'm still an advocate of picking up the phone. Yeah.
I'm going to work on that.
Yeah, especially because I'm always driving, or if, it's just easier to just pick up the phone.
Right.
Go girl. Speaking of safety, over the holiday, unfortunately, we lost one of our realtors. Reason I say our because she is a realtor in Minnesota, but she's still,
A realtor.
she's still a realtor.
We share the same profession.
Thank you. And unfortunately, she was on her way. She received a fraudulent phone call, and unfortunately, it ended up in a fatality. I'm a absolutely. In her defense, I'm just assuming she was just. It probably was like down the street. It was a female on the phone call, so she probably really didn't do her due diligence. They didn't meet in person, I guess, at the office first or a public place. She didn't ask for a proof of funds. Maybe we're not sure, but unfortunately, it ended up, very tragic. And
That's what makes that story scary, because they used
Absolutely.
her job to target her. They actually called, well, according to the stories, what I can go by, they called and made an appointment for her to show them a house. So that's like, you know how many calls I get per day, and I go running or going to meet them at the property even before meeting at the office. So it's hard. You got to be prepared. You got to be mindful of who you're meeting, because she thought it was an appointment. She was meeting somebody to show a house, and they target her, whether it's based on her background or whatever. But they used her profession to target her, and it was easy for them. So realtors, be mindful.
very easy. And
Strap up.
actually, speaking of that, Eric Estevez over at First Alliance, he actually gave us a call. He wants to come on the show, but he offered a self-defense class last weekend, and he's going to offer it again. So we should go.
Yeah.
You learn how to check somebody in the neck real quick.
How you do it?
Nope. See, what had happened was, I'm just saying, we have to be alert all the time.
Right.
And it's not just men, it's women too,
Right.
meaning
We
your
just gotta be
targeter
mindful
can be a
about
woman.
environment, who we're meeting, the time of day. It's certain times when certain properties I'm not familiar with, I don't feel comfortable if it's abandoned. I'll send a couple text messages out and let them know, like, by the way, I'm at such and such because I may not feel comfortable, or whatever the case is. I'll just send an alert out just in case.
Absolutely.
heard
Like
of.
like a first date. Listen.
Right.
Right, Jason?
License plate. Here's the license plate.
Jay's
You quick to get up.
yeah, go ahead.
But you have to,
You taking notes and everything, huh?
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm taking notes now.
Gotcha.
We were just saying, like, being safe if you go on a showing or a first date. Like, I'm at said
such and
whole
such.
right.
Here's the license plate number. Of
We don't know
course.
what you're saying.
Do y'all remember when every woman had mace? Do they still sell mace?
They sell they don't sell mace. They sell maybe you
Pepper
could get it
spray.
illegally,
Right.
yeah, but it's pepper spray because mace actually burns your skin. Pepper spray just burns. It's just like pepper. That's it.
I have one of the two. I'll check.
Right.
Yeah.
So y'all know Taekwondo, y'all about to take some lessons.
I don't know karate, but I know crazy. The Leos.
the custom kung fu. Tell him, girl. See, that's why she got this hat on right here. Cause
Custom stay ready.
she's
Hard top
ready.
and all.
Don't let that cute face fool you. Custom gonna go crazy. Crazy.
Because there was another lady realtor a couple years back that got attacked. I believe it was at an open house or something.
Oh yes.
And that's when they started big with
yes.
the self-defense courses, because again, they're targeting people, especially women, during open house, because it's just us. We're by ourselves. Empty houses. We gotta protect ourselves.
Absolutely. The buddy system, it helps for sure.
Soup and I just had a conversation, and we were talking about. I ain't gonna tell the whole story, but do they have more cameras in the houses now? Like
Some of them, if it's a smart home.
Yeah, some, not all. Not all, but also too, most of the properties I'm showing now are investment properties, so it's always someone there. And the ones that are honestly vacant, I try to show in the daytime. You just
don't know.
Just want to go home at the end of the day. Just want to go home. But congrats on this. So, Miss Cat, I like this house.
Oh, that was one.
With
Where's
the
your
red
bride?
door.
That was actually one I sold a few weeks ago.
I love it.
In
I love a
Linden.
good old blue house.
That's a popular color now.
It is. Let me pull this house back up. Lord, I swear I see it and then I don't.
It's a very popular color, blue with
I
the
love
red
it.
doors.
I love it. Very, very, very. And again, interest rates are low. So make sure you call us. Before we go, what is we have our Black History tip.
Yes, who do we have? Dr. Gladys West.
Woo! Let me pull her up.
Do you know who she is?
No, I don't.
All right, let's educate you real quick.
She looked like her name Gladys.
You know what?
Miss
I was
Gladys.
gonna say that, like,
Hey.
you know,
Hey,
you
Miss
elderly. If you got a
Gladys.
name like Gladys or Phyllis,
Hey, that's my family members' names.
Are they old?
They much older. Yeah.
I'm not saying like during that
That was
time,
her
history too.
during that time.
Don't be talking about my family like that.
I'm just
She
saying.
was the inventor of GPS technology, so very grateful for her.
Mm-hmm.
Could you believe that? An
Remember back in
African American?
when we first started having a
The
printout?
the map
First of all,
quest?
you had to print out MapQuest
Ooh.
directions.
Oh my
That was
God.
dangerous.
Remember
all
that?
the way you was driving, trying to.
If you ain't have a printer, you was
Right, a printer,
You
you
write
read
it
it,
down.
right,
I'm
make it
writing
right.
down. I
Yeah.
write it
2.0
down.
And then they got sophisticated. You could look it up online and then send it to your cell phone via
Oh, I
text. You
didn't-
never
I
use
didn't-
that?
no, I
Yeah.
didn't.
I didn't
one.
get
Still
that
got a
feature.
drawer.
Yeah.
But then they came with the Tom.
The Tom.
The
That thing was
Tom,
like
yeah.
this big.
Yeah.
It was a TV.
Yep.
But
Can
really,
I ask y'all one more question?
Sure.
Like, history.
Yes.
Sure.
Question.
Let me put the.
Since we
put you
segue,
on.
you know, shout out to Madam C.J. Walker. You know that she got.
JC played too much.
Why? What you talking about, man?
I'm
C.J.
not.
Walker.
Wait.
Don't
She
get
got
on
me
our
shit.
weaves.
No, I'm not gonna get on. y'all
I'm
weaves.
natural, first of all.
No, I'm not gonna get on no
Okay.
weaves.
Go
ahead.
No,
Right,
she
go ahead,
straighten the
Chief.
comb. She straighten the weaves and.
I mean, yeah. I use a flat iron.
Yeah, flat iron.
She recreates
What's
the
the
flat
shady
iron.
part? What's
What
the
you
shady part?
talking about?
Yes. Thank you.
Bye, Jason.
Thank
Fluent
you.
out women.
Jason
and I
being
get the shady
shady.
button. No, I got a question because you know
Yes.
Valentine's coming up,
Mhm.
and our fellas want to know, you know, what kind of gift. So, what is a better gift? And is it a wig, or is it some boots, some shoes?
You can't buy no woman a wig.
Why not?
You know how to pick out a wig and all of that?
Yo,
She probably
I'm dead
text him the
serious.
wig.
No, I'm dead serious. Like, no, I know the importance of hair. Y'all know.
I mean,
my
you do.
background.
Right, that's your
and
background.
It's important. Like, women love their hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is, what is more important? What would you rather have? Because hold up, and I don't think.
And
some
those
of
are the
beauty-
only two options?
No, I'm
That
saying
she gave you?
between those two. These aren't even my options. I just want to know between the two, which one would be more important? Giving them a wig, because it could be those $500 wigs, those banging wigs that the woman wants.
Right.
Okay.
Trust me, I've been schooled over these years.
Or some boots.
Or
Ain't
some
nothing
shoes.
in here. I
right?
got time for
Get
Jason.
past the
I ain't got time
Pop-
for
I
Jason.
just
Pop
wanna
that.
know, what is a better gift? Because it's not like a wig
The
is a white
option.
gift and there's no shot at anybody. What would be a better gift?
I think it depends on her preference. It depends on her preference. Not everyone wears a wig. So then you're going to have to get the shoes. Not everyone cares about shoes, but they care about their wigs, so they're going to need the wig.
Y'all not helping.
What you
Okay,
wanna see
me
her in?
personally, I would want shoes.
You want
Give me
shoes.
shoes. Absolutely.
The shoes.
I would say shoes.
Shoes.
I would prefer what you want me to have. If
So
you,
neutral.
I'm just saying, if you wanna see me in some shoes, give me some shoes. If you wanna see me in a nice wig,
So it's
No.
about what the guy wants.
what you want.
See
That's
her.
a-
No.
Oh, yo,
That's not.
But see,
Yeah,
because
the
I like-
Leo has spoken.
Yo, I like-
Yeah,
yo,
nah.
yo,
I ain't that
like
sweet.
balance. I like
I'm
the
not that
balance.
sweet. I'm sweet, but I ain't
You
that
gonna read
sweet.
that?
If it's a
For-
gift, it needs to be
It's over
what
there
I
somewhere.
want.
We gonna say that for next week,
Oh, this
Jason.
the next
This
one.
one over
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Half a bottle
Because we
still.
want to make sure. Oh yes, won't want to open that one.
Yeah, nah, we got some more coming.
Because there's a lot of things we want to give y'all, but you guys wouldn't like. So is
Like
that
what?
considered a
What
gift?
What wouldn't we like?
I
Listen,
like everything that we give
you don't
y'all.
want me to go. This is
Valentine's
PG-13. No, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things that women want their men to have, and they don't have them. But it wouldn't be a gift Right?
Well, like, you want us to get waxed? We don't want to get waxed.
Whoa,
We want
wait.
a smooth- we
Listen,
want a
I didn't
smooth
say
topic.
any of the
I'm
above.
talking about chest hair.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, yeah, like what do you
Yeah,
want
that's
that
a-
we-
yeah, that's a
something
good
woman,
example.
A woman might want that, and
Yeah,
we like,
yeah.
nah, I ain't
Yeah,
want that right
you're
there.
right. Yeah,
no,
yeah,
we
yeah.
appreciate every kind of gift. That's what we do.
That's one thing. I
Absolutely.
think men are very simple, which I do love about you
are.
guys. You just need a thank you. You need a babe. You know, you need appreciation, and you know, that's
she
great.
Sound like she be burping dudes. Like,
No,
Thank
but I'm
you.
very appreciative. Very.
No doubt,
I'm
slick.
very-
Watch this one right
No.
now. You the Leo.
Because she said, no,
What do you
I want this
mean?
gift. But then she said, I'm very appreciative.
But she said, and men are very simple. That, like me, she got us figured out already.
I don't.
But you,
Well, you about to say you got us figured out too?
I'm just saying, get the gift that you want to see her in.
Her
You-
in.
You
That's-
want to
that's
see her in
cute.
some stilettos? Jason, you get them stilettos. Make sure they fit.
I ain't getting no shoes, nothing.
You know what they say, right? If you give her shoes, that means she's gonna walk out your life. I don't know if that's true. Let me see. Have I ever done that?
She's gonna keep running back. So whatever. You
Oh, I like that. I like that.
We're going to see.
I like
Jason,
that.
You can't have Jason on the show. He don't know how to act.
I know.
I'm just trying
I
to say, some nice Adidas. One might like them.
Whatever you think will make her happy.
Maddie's gonna
Should
be.
we ask
Maddie's
first?
You can ask. I think so. No.
Not for Valentine's Day. Like, I think
I
This
like
is why we're so
surprises.
confused as a people.
I like
'Cause men,
surprises.
we
It's a,
don't know. We
No,
ask.
you can
but-
ask for ideas, yes, but we're not gonna say I want. It depends. Some people
It
do
depends.
it.
Yeah.
They may say go to
No.
this store, pick up this purse, this color, this size. It depends on the person.
it depends on the
Because
person.
what happened, and you made a great point. You should know.
you
It-
should
c-
know
c-
what
c-
your man need. You should know
No.
what your woman want.
Yeah, if you're dating for a while, you should be taking notes throughout the whole
Just-
courting
What about
process.
if it's kind of new, like a month old?
Oh, you buying
What's too
shoes?
much?
Okay, that's
Simulate. Month old should be dinner.
Yeah,
I
some
think
roses, maybe a little
I
massage.
think roses
something.
are nice. Massage may be sexual.
No, not them giving the massage.
No, I'm just saying,
Spa
like,
Castle or
Spa, yeah, spa,
Okay.
like a certificate to
Okay.
go get
I
a
was like,
massage. I'm sorry.
okay.
Yeah, no,
I-
girl,
I
you
was
know
like,
how much? No. I'm not saying get her because that's cheap and that's a little cheap too,
It's
right?
not personal.
Huh?
Y'all want to be more personal?
Do we want to be more personal?
No, that would be more personal. than
Right,
that.
yeah, very
but
much.
you
Right.
said a month.
Yeah, a month.
A month.
Y'all got some high moral fabrics. Salute to y'all.
I'm just saying,
'cause
you know.
you said a
My whole
month. Some
thing
people
went
be like,
upside
Yeah,
down.
it's fine.
what I did?
Make sure y'all call
What
us
else
next
up?
week and tell
What
us
else
what's
up?
your Valentine's. What
Yeah,
are you
that's a good.
buying your Valentine's? If you
Yeah,
don't have a
the
Valentine's,
men.
your realtors love you. Please don't be sad on Valentine's Day, ladies or gentlemen. Go out with your friends, with
Yep.
your significant other.
It's on
Don't
Friday
make
too,
this
right?
one
Yes.
day kill your soul.
Yes.
Please.
Y'all gonna be battling.
Who gonna be battling?
Not y'all, just women on the IG story.
The Friday, the Saturday.
And one year I saw I guess they were sharing this gentleman, so they was like, he got this, well, he got this. And they was going back and forth. I was like, this
Who
is
is
just
getting Saturday love?
who?
Right. Who gets the Friday?
Right.
Who gets the Saturday?
See, this is a Jason topic.
Right. This the wrong
Y'all
show.
we got-
Yeah,
This real estate divas.
But y'all divas, they want to know what y'all about. You
No
know, they
problem.
still don't.
And that's the questions they want to ask. We
Jason
here
be
to
setting
answer.
us up.
Yep.
Like he bring out the
Did anyone chime in today?
oh, we didn't even check because Jason over here
My
cutting up.
fault.
Which one customers is this one? This one.
Somebody gonna say shoes.
Let's see. Auntie Sean. Oh,
Dope beat. Thanks,
Look.
Chris.
and we actually shouted him out, so that was interesting. Chris and Dwayne and Eric.
Hey guys.
Chris. Auntie Shonda, happy birthday. Hey, Aunt Terry, my cousin from Alabama on the check-in. What's up, Mike? Okay, so like you're from the South when you got two names like
Right.
Mike, and we got
Day.
Day. It's a few two names down there. What's going on, Mike? Bro Malik, I hope you're buying this year. Kenneth, went to high school together. Fee and Gentry. Gentry actually introduced me to real estate. Hey, Gentry.
Hey, Vanessa.
Hi,
Title
Vanessa.
III. Let us know when you're coming back on, Vanessa.
Yes, Miss Butler, we hope to see you. One of our super lenses, Kevin, is on here.
It's always a good time
It's
to buy.
always
I
a
love
good
it.
time
Yes,
to buy.
Eric.
Mike,
Eric says it's always a good time to buy.
Oh, that's a good tip.
What did he say?
Our lender, Eric, said the average interest rate has been, over the last 40 years, has been 8.42. So that's,
Wow.
that's crazy. That's
Right
the
now.
average.
Psycho.
By
That's
now.
double.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Our lender, our home inspector, Keith.
Hi, Key.
And it's so funny because the person who I referred checked in today. Nice job, ladies. Always a pleasure. You provide value. Got to take my son to b-ball. Hope to see you guys
Aw,
soon.
thanks for tuning in,
Absolutely.
Eric.
And we are definitely coming to the self-defense class. I can actually see who's on your live. Hey. Let's see who's on your
Mhm. Yeah, go ahead.
And there's more. So guys, we are looking for a cameraman or woman. We're looking for a cameraman or woman tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're actually going to go down to the high school in Plainfield. Let me turn this off. We need a camera person. Both our people actually had other engagements. So we're looking for a cameraman or woman for about an hour. The pay rate is $20 to $25. You'll be monitoring all of our cameras and our comments. So if you live in the Plainfield area, please contact one of the Divas today. Tomorrow.
What is it?
You're just watching the cameras.
No, I'm saying, like, what's the event?
Oh, for this?
Oh, y'all doing this at Plain 5?
No, just no, we're recruiting someone to monitor our cameras on Mondays.
Oh, nice.
And before we head out, did we cover everything on that list? Because that list was
Yeah,
thick
we'll
today.
get to it next time.
Yes,
Next week
J-Lo?
we're having a
Y'all
guest.
J-Lo?
definitely.
Yeah, did y'all like J-Lo?
She's Queen Leo.
Woo!
I want to look like that when I'm 80 years old.
You know what? Shea Button.
No, she's not. No, wait, time out. I'm not saying J-Lo is 80. I just feel like
because I want J-Lo coming for me.
no, I feel like J-Lo is gonna look the same way when she's 80, and I'm saying I want to age like fine wine, right? I don't want to age. I want that Benjamin Button.
She was.
That was
She said
that
80
wasn't
though.
shade. I love
It sounded
that.
like
No,
80.
I know, but when I say
sounded-
she's Queen Leo, that means like all hail, all praise to her. So no, there was no shade, J-Lo. Listen, we both from the BX, girl. You understand?
BX don't like each other. Like,
We do.
BX like the only.
Listen,
BX
Cardi
like
came out of the
identified in
BX. I
South.
respect
Is that
her.
who that?
Cardi,
True. Cardi don't like nobody.
J-Lo, she doesn't.
J-Lo must like Carly. Well, Shakira, because I think she did I Like It Like That in the beginning.
Oh,
you right.
So showing love to the Latinas, being that's what that whole movement was
Right.
last night. That was dope. I almost cussed.
You
See,
sound like
Jason?
you like Spanish too. Like you passed to the son. You like she Latinas. Like Latina. That was.
Well, that was the movement last night. It
That
said
was.
Latina
Yeah.
gang. I'm just
There were a
repeating
lot of
what
people.
they said.
There were
Wasn't
a
that-
lot of people who didn't like it though.
I wanted.
Yeah.
Trina.
What?
Huh?
I wanted Trina.
You want to? Hey,
You know what?
I would.
Who's bad?
That would have been nice.
Wow.
Even Nikki. Has Nikki ever performed?
But Nikki not from Miami. I wanted like the Miami.
Like Trick Daddy?
I wanted Two Live Crew.
You know they not gonna. Maybe because Jay is now on the. You know he's a part of
Yeah.
them. Maybe next year.
Hopefully.
But the guy, what was from Miami?
Who?
Oh,
The-
Babs. Babs Bunny. That's the name.
I don't know his
The
name.
rapper.
I know his beat. I don't know
The
his
rapper
name.
guy.
Right. I think
his name
he's
is Babs or Bunny.
from
something
Miami.
Like that.
Bad Bunny or something like that.
Something
right?
like that.
But
Some
wait,
Bunny
talking
dude.
about J Lo's not from Miami. So what
You
are you
right.
talking about? Yeah.
But that was the whole Latino.
The I said I was gonna say the
Latina.
flat and flare. The Latin. The Latin.
There she go with
The
the shit.
Booty
Latin.
was flat. What you talking
No. See, that's what I'm
See,
saying.
see.
She looks better than a. Listen, J Lo is like.
She
about?
was
She looking good.
hands
Shakira.
down.
It's Shakira.
And Shakira.
Yes, they look great. when you said, I think, okay, so when I was in Uber this morning, the young lady expressed.
Uber coming from where? Talk that talk.
She came from Miami.
Come,
Remember?
let's be clear where you coming from.
Yeah.
Miami.
She wasn't doing the walk of shame, Jay.
Miami. There she go.
She
There she
wasn't-
go.
She wasn't doing the walk of
Get it
shame.
to the people. Get it to the people. There you go. Shout
Yo,
out to my man
Jason
from San
Blake.
Fran over there.
They didn't play too much. No, what the Uber driver expressed to me this morning, she said that to receive a job, that you must be bilingual. So going back to
But
what
that has to be in the
J-Lo said,
resort areas, right?
this was in the Kendall Park area, but going back to what J-Lo said last night in reference to the Latina culture, so I'm assuming that maybe more Latinas are I don't live there. I'm just reporting back what she said to me this morning. So I'm assuming that more people are more Latinas and maybe, I guess, Spanish, right?
Absolutely.
Are migrating there. So maybe that's why they had J-Lo there. Who was there
No,
last
it made
year?
sense. It made sense in Miami. Everybody speaks Spanish in Miami.
Yeah.
It was
Was that-
I liked it.
Yeah, Miami's really cool with even just a lot of like the other, like Cuba, everywhere, like the, you know, even the Bahamas, like Miami Florida is a hub for a lot of places because a lot of those islanders, that's like
Absolutely.
the easiest and closest, you know,
No.
to the United States. So the port, I should say, to the United States.
The Super Bowl is, I mean, I love Trina, love Trick Daddy and everyone else that come from Miami. They had them city girls, that would have been crazy. But it's more for
J and B,
commercial.
we need y'all. We
It's-
need y'all. Take
They're
that
not
whole
gonna have the
roster.
city girls up there.
It was.
They
you
was
know,
complaining about
you know.
J-Lo. It was too productive.
Yeah, they did. They said they were like, oh, she's on the
it
stripper
wasn't
pole.
family friendly.
Yeah,
They couldn't focus. It was
good. J-Lo, you look great.
she looks
I
great.
like
But
that. Let's
I love
appreciate our
J-Lo.
women.
Yeah,
Their
she
body.
looked
fabulous.
fabulous. And she
I love
had-
it.
Yeah. Like,
Um,
you know how last, I guess when we dance, you know, we have things moving.
Things.
The things moving. Everything was taped down, like from her back.
Yeah, because I think her
Everything.
butt was a little smaller than normal.
Yeah, 'cause
if
they-
you saw her in the movie Hustlers,
I did.
oh my
That was
God,
good.
I was
See
like,
that.
She was hard.
she's
She was hard.
See?
man.
Quality saw that
Queen
movie.
Leo, age fine like wine, baby.
Look, don't trust them Leo women.
Shout out.
Trust them.
So we're going to get out of here. But before we get out of here, guys, don't forget that this Saturday, I'm having a home buying. I'm sorry, not me. The Madison Group, we're having a home buying seminar. We're going to have an attorney there. We're going to have title is going to be there. The home inspector is going to be there. My partner, Miss Sade Strickland, is going to be there. And make sure. And of course, how can I forget the king of credit? I'm sorry, the award king of credit, because he corrected me. Dwayne Reed. We're going to be in Irvington, New Jersey, and we are actually sold out. But we make room for everyone. Okay, if you want to have some standing room, and it's free. So, you have any closing words?
No, just if you have any questions, you can visit my Instagram, Mrs._Realty. I can be contacted at 908-343-4613.
Next week, I need some pictures because I'm sure you got some awards last night. I didn't have a chance to,
Yeah,
I didn't get, definitely next week. I didn't get a chance to creep. I'm always creeping, right? On their page, just pulling out info, and I forgot to creep. So I'll make sure I creep.
We'll cover that next week.
Definitely. Miss Custom, you got some? Let me pull up this sexy picture you had.
Oh God.
Do you have any closing words?
No, just stay good and be blessed. That's all. Custom fitted, KUSTOM_fitted_realty at Instagram.com.
Absolutely. And I'm Miss Madison Realty of Christie's. You can find me on Instagram at Miss Madison Realty. And all of my contact information is right on my page. We will see you next week. Thank you, Jason, for joining us. Beers and ball heads. Jason can't come back.
No, Jay, you
Jason
can always come back.
What I did?
What I do?
No, Jay, you can always come
I
back.
appreciate it.
Always
You
come
want to give me that
back.
Miami picture one more time? Come on, yo, you was there for all of us. I live vicariously through you. I was out there.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you. Have a good week.